Welcome to Mathematics Board. In this session, we will learn relation between universal gravitational constant capital G and acceleration due to gravity. So watch this video complete, and I am going to give an example that will help you to understand acceleration due to gravity very well. So first we talk about the universal gravitational constant. So before previous video, I have already explained the Newton's gravitational universal law of gravitation. So Newton's universal law of gravitation tells us that force of attraction between two objects is directly proportional to the product of the mass and inversely proportional to the square of the distance of these objects. And when we write it in equal format, then we take here a constant, and that is the universal gravitational constant, and it represent by the capital G. So this capital G has the value 6.67 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. So constant means this value, this constant G value will never be changed at any place. It will be remain same on earth, on moon, at equator or pole. It will doesn't matter, this value will be the same at everywhere. Now come to the point, acceleration due to gravity. So we all know that earth attract each object towards its center because it apply a gravitational force on this object. Cause of this, it pulls down to this object towards its center. Now you have to do a practical. If there is any table nearby you and you are at here and you leaving this object, what will happen? This always comes down to the earth. Have you ever seen this object change its direction and doesn't come to the down to the earth, and it's changed its direction, and here in this direction it is comes down and fall on this table that is placed nearby you? No, it's never happen, doesn't happen it, because earth is applying a gravitational force on this object and pulls it forcefully towards its center. So this is caused by its gravity. So now first point is this object direction never be changed, and this object is called freely falling object whenever it is comes down to the earth. So it is called freely falling object. Okay. Now direction doesn't change, but cause of this gravitational force, whenever it comes down on the earth center towards its earth center, its velocity will be changed cause of this force. Okay. So previous chapter you already have done study acceleration and velocity. So wherever change in velocity, there will always acceleration will be involved here. So this object's velocity is being changed, then we can say acceleration is involved here, and this acceleration is cause of this earth gravitational force. So this acceleration will be called by acceleration due to gravity of the earth, and it is represented by small g. Okay, is that clear? So now we have to find the relation between capital G and small g. So now we will write down the formula of force of attraction between two objects. F is equal to G, and we will take here capital M. It is the mass of earth mass, and small m is object's mass, and this is the distance between these. This is object and this is earth and the distance. So force is mass, product of the mass and acceleration. And what acceleration we have to take here? Acceleration is applying here cause of the gravity of the earth. So we will take here acceleration due to gravity, small g acceleration, and capital G, capital M, small m upon d square. So this mass of the object will be cancelled and g. So one thing here, this d will be changed with r. R is radius of the earth. Why? Radius of the earth. Assume this object is on the surface. So the distance between Earth's center to the surface is equal to the r. So d will be changed to r, radius of the earth. So we will take here capital G, capital M upon r square. I have already told, assume like that object is on the surface or near of the earth's surface. So distance will be changed with the radius of the earth. So this is the relation between small g and capital G. Now what will be the value for small g on the surface? So we have to put these values. Capital G 6.67 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 11, earth mass and radius mass. So you have to learn the value for mass of the earth and radius of the earth. And 6.6, always learn. You have to learn these value. 6 multiplied by 10 to the power 24 earth mass, and radius is 6.4 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 and its square. So whenever it will be calculated, then G will be equal to the 9.8 meter per second square. So this is the value on the surface of the earth. G value on the surface of the earth. So difference between capital G and small g. Capital G, universal gravitational constant, will never be changed at any place. But this acceleration due to gravity, because it is due to gravity of any object, so it will be changed. Like that, you are on moon, it will be different. Jupiter, any object, so the acceleration due to gravity, it will be changed. And at earth surface, earth center, earth pole, what will happen? Center, it will be 0. Earth equator, it will be minimum. G value, I am talking about small g value at Earth's equator, it will be minimum, and at the pole it will be g value will be maximum. So write down, note down this value. This comes, these are questions where acceleration due to gravity is maximum, acceleration due to gravity is minimum, where it is center 0. So you have to write down these. Why? Because the earth radius is minimum here. So the g value is inversely proportional to the distance radius. So it is the maximum. And at equator, the r value is greater. Here, r value is greater. So g value is inversely proportional to the r. G value is inversely proportional to the r square. It is g is equal to gm upon r square. So whenever r is greater, then g value will be minimum. So at earth pole, it is maximum. At equator, it is minimum. And where it is 0, earth center, it is 0. So this is the difference between G and G. It will never be changed. It is changed at place, and this is the relation G is equal to capital G m upon r square. So the value of the acceleration due to gravity is depend on the, if the question comes what component are on which the acceleration due to gravity depend on. So the mass of the earth or mass of the object which is applying the gravitational force on it, and its radius. So these are the value. This will be changed. The G value will be changed. So this was the explanation for the capital G and small g. If you don't have subscribed this channel, then please subscribe to find out the more